Snowpacalypse 2026, day 3. Snow has quit. It's cold. There's a huge discrepancy between my thermometer and the weather service. The weather service is saying it's 11 degrees at the airport, which is minus 10 Celsius. The thermometer on my porch was saying 24 degrees, which is minus 4.5 Celsius. Either way, it's cold. I really don't think it's 11 though. But when I do get turned towards the west, there is a pretty brisk breeze coming out of the west. And when you're facing into it, it is cold. But this is not horrible. It's not as bad as I was expecting. And also not quite as much snow as they were saying. They were predicting a foot, well, up to like 16 inches, I think. But it looks like we're at about 6 or 7 inches, maybe. I'll have to, I measured yesterday and got 5 inches on my back porch. So I'll do that when I get home and hopefully remember to put it in another one of these videos. It sure is pretty out. Dakota's just right behind me. Yeah, I know. I also found some pizza. I just put it in a bag and put it in my pocket so I didn't have to stand there and wait for her to eat frozen pizza off the ground. And so she's paying close attention to me. We are on, I think this is Rowan. Yeah, we're on Rowan. And this is 35th Street. Most of these streets in Portland do not get seen by snowplows. So this is just what traffic has done to it. This stuff it's where it's packed down. It's really not that slick. But if it's not packed down, it's kind of soft and crunchy. But I'm sticking to the walking in the tire tracks because it's really hard to walk on this stuff. I mean, it comes up to not quite the top of my boots, but it does get probably about halfway up the tops of them. These are those duck boots from LL Bean, which these are the nice winter ones with the liner. I had to get a shoehorn to be able to take them off and on because that insulated liner would bunch up and under my heel and then push down. But once I got a shoehorn, my mom gave me a really groovy sort of fake what's that green jade, fake jade, like it's got a back scratcher on one end and a shoehorn on the other. Very fancy, very, very fancy. And that works great. Kitties! There used to be a sexy cat lady that lived down here. And she moved. But I see her every once in a while. She still comes and feeds all these cats. But she's moved somewhere else. She's pleasant to talk to. Yeah, this is Snowpacalypse. So I guess I don't know, I'm going to find out later today after I've shoveled myself out. I'm going to take the car, drive. 34th Street has been plowed, but there's still a good couple of 3 inches of packed down snow on the surface of it. So a technician came out to look at my furnace this morning, and he said the highways are just a nightmare. Man, I would hate being these people's neighbor. They breed those damn dogs. Actually, it looks like they may have stopped breeding them. They don't have the kennels and stuff set up. But then this guy here breeds pit bulls, which is just, that should not be allowed. There's too many pit bulls. The most common urban dog, and sadly the most common dog in the pounds. They're great dogs. I love pit bulls. They're as long as they're not females. They're actually, I mean, females are fine with people, but they're not fine with other dogs. Well, there's some cars jetting by up there on the interstate. Well, we're about back to Duncan Street, which I endlessly bitched about last year during that snowpocalypse. It has not been touched with a snowplow or salt or anything, but under these conditions, it's actually not so bad. Still a possibility if you got a low slung car that you're going to high center to a degree. And she's got to go check on her nemesis over here, who they are not out, Dakota. We do have a car coming up behind us, but we're about to turn the corner here. Alrighty, well, this is 34th Street. I'm just going to show you the condition, and then I'm going to end this thing. That's weird. It didn't look like there's anybody in the driver's seat because their seat's pushed back. There was somebody in the passenger seat. I could see clearly. I could see clearly there was a person in there. This guy has actually shoveled his walk, which is what I'm about to do. I have to take off a couple of layers first, though. I'm already pretty warm from walking through here. This is a workout, walking on this stuff. My dad tried to give me a snowsuit when I was down for Christmas, and we forgot about it. And I could use it right now. It'd be nice to be able to get, just like peel it off real quick and easy and be down like the major layers as soon as I get in the house, instead of having to stand there and peel everything off. Dakota's eating snow. Why are you eating snow? I like snow. Snow's delicious. I'm a dog, though. I don't talk. But I do like to eat snow. Yum, 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 yum. Alrighty. We will holler at you next time that I feel like recording. Have a great one. Stay safe. Stay warm. I hope that none of you were negatively impacted by all the ice and yuck that was going on south of here. And if you were, I hope you're recovering quickly. And that's it for us. We'll talk to you next time. Boy, the road was ugh.